I'm doing a new YouTube video every single day for 60 days in a row, and today I'm on day 6. The value you're going to get from this video is you are going to understand how to create your own content strategy that works for you, that's sustainable. You're going to understand how to put together quality and quantity so that you can build a brand that lasts, so that you can build a profitable music coaching business. My name is Lee. Leezy the Gifted. Lee Nathan Litfin is the government name. And I started my music coaching business teaching recording artists how to produce their own songs. I was $25,000 in credit card debt when I started that. I was making about $2,000 a month as a youth basketball coach. Scaled to $20K a month. Then the next year I doubled my business and I was charging a recording artist $3,000 and $5,000. So if you think that recording artists are just a broke niche or that they don't want to pay good money, you're wrong. You just probably don't know how to actually create an offer and market it and sell it in a way that'll make you money. So anyway, I learned all that, and then I started my new program called Music Money Mastery in 2025, helping expert musicians get premium clients. I've now niched down into helping music coaches scale their businesses. I've got a bunch of client results you can go check out on either of my Instagram pages and here on my YouTube channel. But let's get into the video. We've got a cup of coffee. It's damn good today. And I'm going to rip a good video today. I'm excited for this. So I've got some notes here. So if you see my eyes diverting to my screen, it's because I've got some notes. So quick backstory as to why the heck I'm even doing this. A YouTube video every day for 60 days. First of all, yeah, fucking right. You think you can actually do this? Well, I've already proven I can do daily content because a while back, 2019 and 2020, I had actually started a podcast called the Music Mastery Podcast. I wonder if you can go Google it. That's actually really interesting. Music Mastery Podcast, Leezy the Gifted. I'm going to see if I can Google it and see if it still exists. Oh, wow. It does. That's insane. Top podcast. It's the top thing on Apple Podcast. Here we go. Yeah, damn, dude, this is sick. I haven't looked at this in hella days. The final episode was January, February, March, April 23rd, 2021. You know what's hella crazy? Oh, it's definitely missing episodes. Because I didn't miss a day. It's missing episodes. But yeah, dude, that's so funny, bro. You know what's so dumb? Like, I literally just, I'm going off, but I literally just stopped. Like after the daily one, I was like, okay, cool. I'll go to once a week. And I just stopped. It was so dumb. But I want to explain, and I did one every single day. I did a new episode every single day for 366 days in a row. So I don't know if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, fucking right. Show me you can do 60 days. I'm like, bitch, I've been there, done that. So 60 days is not going to be anything. However, I remember the lesson that I learned, and I want to tell you why I even did that back then. Why the heck did you do a podcast every day? So I read in a book called Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson. He said in the book, if you publish every single day for a year, you'll never have money problems again. So when I read that, I was like, okay, I want to see if that's true. And honestly, I was like, best case scenario, I never have money problems. And he's right. Worst case scenario, let's say I do it for a year. There's going to be tons of content out there. I'll probably be able to build a pretty strong brand off of it. And very least, I'll prove the guy wrong. Well, it turns out I definitely proved him wrong. That line that he said was total bullshit. It is not true that if you publish every day for a year, you will not have money problems. And the reason was because it's not just about publishing content every single day. It's about where you publish it and how you publish it. Essentially, what I learned was people say, oh, it's not about working hard. It's about working smart. Some people say, it's all about hard work. And it's not. It's literally about both. And that challenge of me doing a new podcast episode every day for a year was proof, because I was working hard. Because, dude, doing a new podcast every day for a year, bro, that is hard. Doing YouTube videos every day for 60 days, that's going to be challenging too. But it's not just about challenging work. It's about doing the right work. And I learned through doing Music Money Mastery every day That was not smart because it wasn't a good, podcasting is not a good platform. Can you make it work? Yeah, of course. But in all reality, the Apple podcast, what is that called? The iTunes podcast platform, or even Spotify, they're not that good for discoverability. They're just not. In my opinion, the best platform for discoverability, long form content, is obviously fucking YouTube. We all know that. I think Instagram has good discoverability. I think you can get reach. There is organic top of funnel traffic going on Instagram for sure. But in my opinion, it's really simple. Like, compare point A and let's take case study A and B, these examples. Let's say someone posts every single day. Actually, let's take 3 examples. All 3 people, they post every single day for 1 year. Just once a day, every day for 365 days in a row. The first person does it on YouTube. The second person does a podcast, an audio only. The third person does Instagram. Which one of those people do you think is going to build the strongest brand? Now, there's obviously nuance to the question. Maybe the Instagram person does it. Who knows? But let's say it's the exact same person. Let's say it's you. Let's say it's me. The YouTube person's going to win. If you choose YouTube as the platform, it's going to win. So Russell Brunson's quote of if you post every day for a year, you're not going to have money problems. He probably was right, but there was a ton of nuance that I didn't account for. And I proved him wrong. Okay. Because I definitely had money problems after that. Okay. So I'm deciding to do YouTube. And I remember saying to myself after that year, man, had you done that on YouTube, you'd probably be in a much different spot. And so here's the reason that I'm even doing this now of all times. So the first thing I want to touch on is this stupid Instagram restriction. And I'm going to literally just show it to you. So if we go on Instagram right now I'm on my secondary Instagram account right now, which is Lee Nathan Litfin, which actually is going to be like the main account. My main account is Leezy the Gifted, okay? The problem is, here's what's been going on. I'm going to scroll down here and show you. And I actually made a YouTube video about this a while ago. But what's happened now on my and by the way, you can see, right? Leezy the Gifted, we got 40,000 followers. I've had this account for 15 years. You know, there's a brand to it. I've posted a ton of times. But let me just show you what's going on. This is the second time this has happened. But essentially, I have this stupid restriction on my Instagram page. Here it is. So right now, when you go to my Leezy the Gifted page and you click follow, this warning banner pops up. So, and the other thing that happens is when I try to go follow people, it also does not let me follow people right away. Okay. And so I'm sharing this with you to share with you that I have had to come to the realization that I've been doing something that I know I shouldn't be doing, which is building my brand and my business on quicksand on Instagram. Also, I don't actively grow an email list. That's stupid. I should be doing that. And I've just been really lazy and not done it. I haven't set up like an email provider and done all that and tried to get people to do a lead. I haven't done all that, which is dumb. And so the reason this stupid restriction has happened is because I've done a lot of, look, I'll be real. I've done a lot of black hat stuff to grow my Instagram page to get from 0 to 10K followers on my Leezy the Gifted page. It was a lot of unfollow, liking and unliking people's posts, just stuff like that. I also have a virtual assistant who's in the Philippines and she helps me with some of the Instagram stuff. So this Instagram page, although it's got the clout and it's got 2,464 posts, it's got the history to it. To be honest with you, right now, it's not a good Instagram page for me to grow a real business. And the other piece of it is a lot of these followers are not my ideal clients. There's a lot of artists, like really broke, dumb, spammy ass artists. There's a lot of broke, spammy, dumb ass producers. There's not music coaches on here. And so when I make posts, they don't get a lot of reach. They don't get a lot of likes. I'm not reaching the right people. So I'm now using this new account, Lee Nathan Litfin, much, much, much less followers, but it's a lot more targeted. I can really, really, really focus my attention on it. And I can use it more for what it's intended to do, which is to grow my business. So what does that have to do with the YouTube thing? So here's what's happened in the last, so I just made this, I don't want to call it a pivot. It's more of I've niched down because in 2025, when I started Music Money Mastery, I was targeting music producers and music coaches. And I was like, I can help you get premium clients because my system works. Like my one of my clients, Ange, she does 10 grand a month and she's a music producer. One of my clients, Allie, is now doing 10 grand a month. She's a coach. I've helped multiple coaches and producers, but I've decided to niche down to just music coaches. I just made that pivot like a month ago. And within that month, I think I've gotten, let's call it 6 weeks. I think it's been 6 weeks. I can't remember if it's been like 4 or 6 weeks, but I've gotten about 6 high ticket clients. 2 of them have come from referrals from clients already in my business. And 3 of them came top of funnel from YouTube. 1 of them came from an ad that I ran in November. So check that out. 3 out of the 6 clients I've gotten have come top of funnel from YouTube. Okay. So it's like, and so it's like, clearly it works. Clearly YouTube works. So I'm like, well, if YouTube works, I'm just going to pour into YouTube more because clearly YouTube's working for me. I'm clearly building something that works on YouTube. So it's like Alex Hormozy says, more, better, new. Clearly YouTube works. I'm going to do more of it. Now, on the paid ad side of things, it's really weird. So what's happening right now is the thing that I teach my clients, like the tactics and strategies that I teach my clients, works really well for them, but it is not working for me right now, which is running a really simple ad that's a talking head of just you talking, boosting it as a post, getting followers, DMing them, booking calls, and closing calls. I think that super, super dumb, simple strategy works really well for B2C offers. I think it works super well, especially if it's hyper-specific niche, hyper-specific offer, great targeting. You can rip 10K a month easily. We've proved it. I've got 2 clients doing over 10 grand a month. I've got a couple other clients already on their way to 10K a month and easily getting high-ticket clients, using the strategy that I taught them, because that's what worked for me to grow my music production coaching business. But you know what's crazy? It's not working for me right now to get music coaches. You want to know why? I think it's because music coaches, it's a B2B offer, and they've kind of been there, done that. I mean, you're watching this. Hopefully you're a music coach, and you're like, dude, I already know what this is. Like, I know this is an ad. I know you're going to DM me to try to appointment set me, or it's probably not even going to be you. It's probably going to be an appointment. By the way, I don't have an appointment setter. I don't use ManyChat right now. It is literally all me. And they know what's happening here. But I think that, and I'm the literal same. Like, I don't want to be appointment set because I'm like, dude, I don't even probably need to get on if I'm going to hire a coach, I probably don't even need to get on a call with them. I'm probably just going to be like, dude, send me over a doc and information and let me see if it's a good fit. And if it is, I'll buy from you. And if it's not, it's not. I don't even want to get on a call. Maybe my clients are like that. Maybe you're like that. I still personally like getting on calls with people because, like, for me, side tangent a little bit, I personally don't even want to enroll clients via a Google Doc because I work so closely with all my clients that I want to have a call with you first. Because even if you want to pay me money, I might not take your money. I might not. I don't need it. I'd rather work with great clients. So I don't want to just, me sending somebody a Google Doc infers that the opportunity is open for you, and it's not. I need to have a call with you first to see if I even want to work with you. That's the truth. But the same tactics that work for my clients, they don't work for me. They just don't. What does work for me is YouTube. Paid ads do work for me, but I'm still trying to crack that code on, is it a boost post? What kind of a boost post, right? Like, is it a, hey, if you're this person going through this problem, give me a follow. That doesn't work for me right now. It works for my clients. It works really well for my clients, but it doesn't work for me as well. Do I need to use I'm using DM ads as well. Instead of just boost post follow ads, I'm using DM ads. I'm using boost post follow ads. I'm doing organic on YouTube. I'm trying a lot of different things. And the other thing that I'm really happy about is I don't want to be a tactic guy. I do want to be a tactic guy. I want to be a guy who has great tactics, but I don't want to just be known for a tactic. I don't want to be known for one tactic. I want to have the diversity in my own business to be able to say, hey, follow ads might work, but if they don't, we can do this, we can do that. Like, I'm building, in my opinion, a pretty solid, I could even argue a 3 or 4 pronged approach right now. It's not fully all built out. Like, the one thing that I know works the best for my clients is running Instagram boost post follow ads, Instagram profile visits. Those work really well. However, I'm also now implementing for myself, like I have boost post follow ads that I'm running right now, but I'm also doing top of funnel DM ads, that's new. I have retargeting ads that I teach my clients how to run. But now we've also got organic YouTube. Like, I'm now doing organic YouTube. And as I start to scale out the organic YouTube process, I can share this with my clients when it makes sense for them. The other thing is referrals. I clearly am getting referrals, and that comes from having an amazing client experience. And I'm really good at developing an insane client experience, which I can teach my clients to help them get referrals. So no longer am I going to be just the guy who is, oh yeah, he just teaches follow ads. Because dude, and I have seen this happen, if you're that kind of coach, once something doesn't work, you're screwed, and you can't, you have to pivot, or you can't pivot. So I'm completely fine with the strategies that used to work for me don't work for me. They do work for my clients, and I'm fine with it. If any of my clients right now, for some crazy reason, suddenly cannot use the tactics I've taught them, I am not worried in the slightest, because I have all of these different things that work really well for me that I can teach you. It's not that big a deal. So the final thing I want to talk about here that's going to help you a lot is the power of quantity. So people always say quality or quantity, right? A lot of people say quality over quantity. I don't believe in quality over quantity. I believe you can have both. I believe you can have high quantity of high quality. I've always thought that. I've thought that about songs, videos, content, clients. You can have a high quality of high quantity, or high quantity of high quality. Same thing. You can have both. And so it's really interesting now that I'm doing a new YouTube video every day. Like, I was doing once a week and then twice a week, which was also really good. But the problem with let's just even say twice a week. The problem with it is you have to put a lot into each of those videos. They have to do well. And it's like, obviously I want every single one of my videos to do well right now. But dude, here's the super cool thing. Because I'm doing this many videos, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the videos, 5 of the videos have to do well. Like, at least one of these videos pops the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, pops off doesn't mean a bunch of views. It means get me clients. You know what I mean? By the way, I've already had YouTube videos get me clients, so they're already popping off. But my point is, like, when you post high quantity, the quality will be there. Because it's like, dude, you're going to have something's going to be good, right? And there was a study done, bro. I couldn't cite this, but there was some study done with some class, some art class, some shit. I don't know what it was. And it was like, they split, I'm going to butcher this example. They split the class into 2 groups. The whole project for the year was, you guys have to have the best picture. Like, at the end of the class, whoever has the best picture wins. You guys only get to submit 1 picture. This group, you have to take a picture every day. And so that group that was taking just 1 picture, planned it, strategized it, and they did a lot of thinking. They came up with 1 picture. But the group that did a picture every day ended up winning because they had more at-bats. They practiced. Practice doesn't come from planning. Practice comes from execution. Practice doesn't come from planning. Practice comes from execution. I just made that up. That's a fucking bar if you didn't catch it. Practice doesn't come from planning. Practice comes from execution. Dude, I'm a fucking genius sometimes, bro. That's a good one. I'm going to take a sip of coffee for that one. Cheers. Practice doesn't come from planning. Practice comes from execution. I really love that. Anyway, so for me, I have so much, my level of confidence in this strategy is so high because I'm like, it can't lose. You're doing it every day. And it's on YouTube. I already learned my lesson. I'm not doing a podcast every day. I could have decided I'm going to post on Instagram every day. I mean, because I got this new Instagram account. It's got, about 1,500 followers. It could definitely use the attention. You know what I'm saying? It could definitely use the attention. But I'm not doing that, right? I'm just simply not. I'm not, because I'm like, dude, I already know it's not worth it. I know it's not going to be worth it. I know it's not the right move to go on Instagram every day. It's not going to yield me the best result. It's not just about working hard. It's about working smart. So I wanted to share that with you. Just, have you track on the journey. Hopefully you got some value out of this. If not, I don't really give a shit, because I'm going to just post a fuck ton more times and you're going to get value from something I make. So yeah. Anyway, really excited for you to join me on this journey of posting every single day for 60 days. Today's day 6, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.